Wow, it's been a while, hasn't it? So you might be able to hear occasionally up above me, Jen is doing some kind of work. But it's the 21st century and I decided to get myself a wiretap. This is an Alexa Echo Dot Pearl White. My in-laws got one as a Christmas present, and it was quite cool. I actually quite kind of like them and think it'll be fairly useful, so I just bought one myself. So I'm about to plug it in and find out how this goes. Is it going to change my life? I don't know, but we'll give it a try and see how it works out, shall we? So where is the button for this? How do we do this? It plugs in at the back, does it? Which one's which? There are two holes on the back, and one of them looks like it's going to be some kind of power supply. So, important information. Let's have a look at this. Wow, it's got two holes on the back, and I have to use a manual to find out which... Right, it's a power port. The other one is an audio line out. Oh, so I could plug it into like a set of speakers or something, even though it is a speaker. So that is the power. Right, now it is. So, turn that on, plug it in. Right, so how do we do this? How do we set this up? We have to have a... Oh. So this device here requires an app. This is a thing. Why does it need an app? It's an item.
Several minutes later.
Apparently...
Your Echo is ready.
Hey, there we go.
Several more minutes later.
This is a long process. I'm surprised how long this process is. Setup complete. Well, that didn't take long at all. I'm actually surprised how...
Hello, I'm Alexa. It's lovely to meet you. Let's get you started with 4 things to try. You can say stop at any time. Let's get started. To talk to me, just say my name and ask me a question. Try saying this, Alexa, how's the weather?
Alexa, how is the weather today?
In Bolton, it's 2 degrees Celsius with clear skies and sun.
Excellent.
Let's try something new.
Alexa, turn on follow-up mode.
Follow-up mode is now on.
Okay, this is an awful lot more interactive and actually really cool. I expected it to be an interesting item. I mean, like I said, I tried it at my in-laws and it looked pretty good, but I didn't expect it to be this interesting. I like technology. I really do like this. So I'm going to add some skills now. We're going to see what we've got, things to try. Where are my skills? Well, browse. Oh, let's have a look at this. Stargate. This is a Stargate skill. I don't know how well you'll be able to see that. I've enabled that. Alexa, ask gate room to dial the gate. Oh, that is amazing.
Chevron 3 engaged.
It keeps going. It's going to do all 7. I expected this to be a lot of fun. It is a lot of fun, but I'm also going to use it for things like getting the headlines and things like that. That's what I really want it for, and being able to organise things and talk to something and get it to play the radio and things like that. I'm really, really happy. You'll usually get a connection and the gate... Oh, you'll usually get... Sometimes you won't, apparently. And the gate will stay open for 38 minutes or until you say, Alexa, ask gate room to shut it down. There we go. So it's gone off. Yes! This is great! We can play games on it. It's got choose your own adventures. Okay, this is even better than I expected. I am very, very happy with this. Yeah. I'm going to have a lot of fun. Alright, I better get on because actually this is just one part of my day. I've got a lot to do. At the moment I'm working here. If I turn this around a little bit you can see the screen. I'm working on editing some videos for Jen. Yesterday I went and visited my parents. We sat in their garden for a few hours and it was really nice to actually see them. So I've got a bit of a clip about us talking about that on the way home. It's been quite some time since we had a vlog because, well, it was lockdown, and what can we say? I know people wanted a lot of people to make diaries and keep records of their experience because it will be an historical thing, but from my point of view, there wasn't anything to say. I sat around and did the same job I was doing anyway. How about you, Jen? What do you think?
Yeah, it's interesting what you say about it being a historical experience, because effectively we've just lived through the modern equivalent of the Black Death in some respects. I mean, obviously not as severe, but I think with the amount of media coverage and exposure, we know what's going on everywhere.
Yeah.
In some respects, it's probably been far more intense than the Black Death would have been for people living in a little village somewhere near Alnwick or something like that.
Maybe. So it has been historic, but it's also been incredibly dull to live through. So
Speak for yourself.
your job didn't change.
Yeah, I was a key worker, so I kept going out. I quite like there not being a rush hour on the roads. And I think I'm now changing jobs at just the right time, because now the traffic's building back up again. I'll be commuting in the opposite direction.
That's nice. So it's been one of those situations I just didn't feel like we had anything to contribute in terms of that. But now the world is starting to open up. It's very, very slow. Don't get me wrong, lockdown isn't over just yet, but it's now you're allowed to mix. So I just been to see my parents in their garden, which is nice. Just said hi, sat around, chatted, caught up. It's been very nice. We did the same with your parents a couple of days ago.
Yes, we did. Yeah.
So finally being able to see people after a year of not has been quite an experience.
Yeah.
And I'm glad that we actually did it. I feel so much better now. I've been stressed and just feeling like
Yes, she has.
yeah, I probably haven't been very nice to live with.
No, she hasn't.
But we're through it, and it's going to get better from here on in. So I'm very happy about that. Anyway, we're going to start the vlogs again, because now we're going to have something to talk about again, which is very nice. Okay, let's go home now, because we still got a way to go. So let's get home. So being able to talk to them was great. I haven't seen them since last year. It's amazing to actually be able to talk to my parents and see them again, rather than just talking to them on video calls and things. It's wonderful. Proper human connection. It's something that I knew I needed a little bit of, but I didn't realise how much I was missing it. So also, after that, during the last week, I've been trying to get rid of this lockdown weight that I've unfortunately gained. I think a fair few of us have been in that situation. So I've been out exercising, doing walks with Jen, playing squash with Jen, things like that. Down the side of our house, a big flat wall where the kitchen is great for bouncing a ball against. So we've been doing a fair bit of that. But the main part is of the video editing work. So we've got the video edits, doing my live streams, and also making cartoons for A Question of Trek, the show that I do on a Saturday night. Love that. Having a lot of fun with that. So I've really enjoyed it. I'd best get back on with that. Oh, a lot of work. Let's get back to it, shall we? I'll talk to you later, because we've got the Monday Club coming up as well. I've got to get this finished, then I'll better get on with the Monday Club. Talk to you later. Great to be back with the vlogs. If you like the show, please consider supporting me on Patreon. It really does help create future videos. That's patreon.com/Zoe Kirk-Robinson. And I've got an extra special thanks going out to Chief89, Tepic, Sam Yates, and Retro Mickey 82. Thank you so much, guys.